What's up, everyone? Welcome to the podcast. Today, with the boys T Riz, Unky D. We're going to be talking about conspiracy theories, just having a little bit of a laugh, and give you guys the insights. Some of the stuff that we've been hearing, and our thoughts on it. We're going to be talking about the music industry, aliens, The Simpsons, and yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I'll start us off. Like with the music industry, like you don't really notice it. Well, I know I definitely didn't like when I was like a kid and stuff. How actually like toxic and bad it is, and all the stuff that goes behind the scenes. It's only like recently you would say, like
Yeah,
we started talking about like maybe like what do you reckon, like last year or something?
yeah, probably.
Yeah, that like so we've seen some stuff and like big artists like the Jay-Z's, Beyonce, like even like a few athletes,
Yeah,
are
yeah.
all a part of like this,
LeBron James.
yeah, LeBron James, like Illuminati, and they've like you see like all these snippets and all that sort of stuff on TikTok, how they've like sold their soul, and a few videos have come up that we've seen, and you can go watch it, like anyone can watch it on like TikTok, YouTube, and all that. I've seen that one on Beyonce where they reckon like they slow it down and she's
Yeah,
performing, she's flicking her hand like there's like a demon face and stuff.
yeah. Well, actually, about that. When she says herself, like when she goes up and performs on stage,
Yeah,
that something takes over her body.
yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
Bro, it's fried, man. But yeah, nah, haven't been like ever since we like got into it, like dug ourselves in like a little bit of a rabbit hole, and haven't even listened to like all them artists in
yeah,
how
no.
long, eh?
Oh, bro, heaps like the music, like sort of mainstream music as well, like the Drakes and like all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Chris Brown, that was like
yeah,
pretty tapped. That sort of music, but we sort of like just lean more towards. Well, for myself, I know it's Afro beats, country. Like that's only really reggae as well.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the sort of ones I lean to. What about you?
Well, it is different now. Like, well, okay, it's different now to like compared to like when we were younger. I'm pretty sure like when we were younger, shit like those niggas that weren't really heavy into it. Like, they were
Yeah.
talking about like real shit.
Yeah, a lot more's being exposed.
Nah, I think back in the day there still was like the Illuminati stuff, but now it's a lot more
Out there.
like devil type shit. Like, because there's always like the Illuminati, like it's in everything, like politics, like the government,
Yeah,
like I don't even know how to explain it, but like it's always been there. Like back in the day, like well, it's even everything, bro. Like you look at America, and like they try to turn blacks and whites against each other.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like that's all set up, and all these things are put in place for people to like turn against each other because they don't want everyone connected.
yeah.
It's easier to see now too because of like TikTok and all these other like apps you can see shit to. Like when we were younger and shit, fuck, we had like iPads and shit.
Yeah,
We would just watch random
Kick
shit.
Messenger
Like,
cats.
yeah, Kick Messenger. Like no one's gonna pop up and Kick Messenger and say,
yeah.
"These devils." Like, it's different as.
But like, yeah, nah. The music these days, like, is like there's some artists that don't even care, eh? Like Lil Uzi Vert,
Right.
like
Lil Uzi Vert, Sam Smith, bro, his
Yeah.
performance at the GMA or like whatever they have it.
Doja Cat.
Bro, Doja Cat as
Bro.
well.
Go look at her
Uh,
Insta. She's off her head, bro.
Yeah, Lil Nas.
Like, see some of the ads that they're doing. Like, what's that? I think it's that Lil Nas. He did that ad for Nike, and it's a shoe. And like, this is like, it's everything is to do
the
with
blood, real blood, eh?
Yeah,
that one.
like they're all weirdos, bro.
Yeah, no, that's-
Straight out. But that little Uzi Vert, like, he was performing somewhere. You would have seen the video, and he's like, "You've
Yeah.
already heard this song too much. I'm going to hell, and you're all coming with me."
And then the whole crowd just starts cheering,
cheering.
bro. They're like so oblivious to it, or just don't care in general.
Yeah, and like some of the videos that I've seen, like it tells you like educate yourself on the music they actually listening to.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
I don't know, like just because it's like bad for your mind, and I guess if you believe in God and that, like you shouldn't be doing all that.
Yeah, no, and also on that, like they do like I know the Lil Uzi Vert, like I just want to rock song. Like how catchy is that, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
It's so
And you don't
catchy,
even know
and
what you're listening to.
No, yeah, and that's where I was going with that. They know exactly what they're doing and how they make the song that you don't like. It's just so catchy, bro. You just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
like he's so catchy that you just like I don't know, get caught up in it sort of like
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
100%.
You don't think about it. They know how to make the song for you to listen to it and like
Yeah,
be
100%.
oblivious to it type thing.
We were liking that too. That
Yeah.
song, we were liking it too for a bit, and then he was telling me, he's like, it's like demonic and shit. We were just like you listen to the lyrics, literally just says, "I just want to rock" the whole time. And what
Bro,
makes
they
it
do
so
they do
nice-
like crazy shit, eh? Like even the beat of the song, they put it. I don't know how they do it, but they like make the beat that apparently there's like a frequency through your whole body.
Yeah,
They make the beat so it messes everything up and
I
shit
heard
like
about
that.
shit too.
Yeah,
That's just
so-
tap different frequencies and
But-
all that shit.
That's crazy, bro. Like Sam Smith and like look out like if you all look at them like when they first started, they look innocent, and now they look like depressed.
Yeah.
Like
Well, it's funny you say that because Cardi B, I seen this thing on her, and it's like
famous.
it's this thing on Cardi B. It was like there's video burn, like you said, like at the start of their careers and that they're so like innocent, normal. They just want to make money. It's sort of like when they're like just coming up, either being famous or they come from nothing, and like all they want to do is just like strive to be the best type thing, and like they're like you said, normal. She was crying, depressed, saying she wants her old life back and all this sort of stuff. Wishes she never done it type thing because they don't really know what they're doing because they just get everything they want type thing.
Yeah,
But
100%.
then the price they pay, they come to their senses and realize it's way worse.
Yeah, 100%. Like even all of it, bro. Like Chris Brown, I swear, not even that long ago, posted a photo saying like he's sick of the devil, this, that, like ruining his life. If you go anywhere and search for this information, you'll find it as well.
Oh,
like
yeah, 100%.
all the people saying like they're sick of these contracts and that, like, and they're weirdos as well. Like they have to sign the contracts like in blood and shit.
Yeah.
Make a sacrifice, and if you go looking for this stuff, there's artists saying it.
Yeah.
So you can't just not believe it.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. It's just too in your face for you to like not believe it type
Yeah,
thing. Like
100%.
you can look up, like if you just look up like demonic music industry on TikTok, like you're finding something about
Yeah,
it.
100%. YouTube, everything.
Yeah.
And like even like some actors like making movies and that.
Yeah.
Like The Rock, Kevin Hart,
Yeah, bro. And really
Adam
got to me.
Sandler.
We just found out about The Rock too, and I was actually cut.
No, it's so annoying because like
Bro, it's crazy.
it's annoying as because like you like not look up to him in a sense, but like he's a good actor. Like or you would watch a movie because he's in it.
Yeah,
type thing.
100%.
And then they go and do this, and it's just like, well,
Like even like the Illuminati thing, like the stages of it. Like your little brother was saying, remember that time? Like, oh, you have to go on like live TV, and it's like all the boys like wearing dresses. Apparently, that's like a stage in it. So LeBron James has done it. The
LeBron.
Rock.
Have you seen that thing?
What's that?
LeBron James wearing a skirt or a dress because the stages you have to
Russell
embarrass
Westbrook.
yourself.
As well.
Yeah, I seen that. I
It's
seen
like
that.
embarrass yourself
I know
on
that
like
one,
live TV or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
There's heaps of different ones who've done it.
The black eye thing. Friggin' heaps of them, like Blueface, like not even long ago had a black eye. Like, and it's just one black
the panda
eye.
eye
Yeah,
thing?
they called it the panda eye. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
You seen that as well?
Yeah, because all these young actors had it as well. Like
Yeah.
fucking from
Yeah, it's all good.
like from I don't know when we were like kids and shit. Like I don't even know like Nickelodeon actors
Yeah.
that like sort of got bigger than normal Nickelodeon actors.
Right,
like,
what I
like the
seen
Panda
today,
Eye.
since you say Nickelodeon, quick before I forget, Nickelodeon in Latin apparently means I don't care about God or something.
Yeah, I seen that literally
I seen
like
that
2
today.
days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's tapped out.
That's
I could
really
find that
weird.
video like quick. Yeah.
Nah, it's crazy, but like, and just people you'd never ever think of, like people that everyone look up to, like even though they don't even know who they are, like all these celebrities and that, basketball players, this, that, like it's all messed up, like behind the scenes, like it's sketchy as.
Oh, bro, 100%. It's so. Oh well, I feel like as well, like the way the world is now, like you can't say like everyone now can tell like it's changing type stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
And how the world is now, like, bro, for example, like trying to stay on the music topic, but why I think they're so, how do you say, like they don't care anymore. Like they're just showing it. Like, for example, it's the Sam Smith wearing the devil thing.
Yeah.
Lil Nas X's videos that like Doja Cat and all them. So like you can tell, like even in the music industry, like they just don't really care anymore. Like you know what I mean? Like they're coming
Yeah.
out, and people are still like not supporting it, but I don't know. Like you said before, like you got to educate yourself.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
100%.
happening too much.
Yeah, like, nah. Everything's just going like weird as like people are gonna do what they want to do, but I don't know.
Mm.
It's just sucks. I reckon like I said, people are gonna do what they're gonna do, but I reckon like all these little things like are put in place for everything to turn like this.
Yeah, 100%.
And like even like movies and that, like even when we're younger, there's like I swear like programs you everything that they put out like programs you to now.
Yeah.
So like when all this I guess different type of stuff comes into the world with whatever, you're like meant to be used to it.
Yeah. Like at the end of the day, it's like conspiracy theories, but it's all in your face. The facts are there.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
it's hard not to believe. Is where I'm getting at.
Yeah. No, I reckon like if everyone like goes have a search like about their favorite artists and that, they'll have a big shock
Yeah.
or like all about that type of stuff. Because if you search it up, it'll definitely come up. Like even that all this heaps of shit, bro. Like Pop Smoke, that Juice World, like that 27 Club or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
in the
I remember that too.
Illuminati.
Yeah, I
Like
don't know how
there's
that
like little
works.
stages in that.
Well, I think it was Juicy World maybe or someone. It was on their story on Instagram, and they were like there was like a ring of fire or something, and he was like walking down, and he's like I'm about to go do this blah 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 whatever, and it's like a little like cult thing or something like that.
Yeah,
Have you seen that video?
yeah, I've seen
No,
it.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that.
Yeah,
No, it's
I don't know
crazy, bro.
who it
Like
was.
out
But
in the bushes and
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What was
oh,
it about Lil Uzi Vert? Like ages ago, he said some shit like about the 227 thing.
27.
Yeah, the 27
yeah,
Club. He's like, I'm gonna die soon. He said it on stage or some shit. He was like, I'm
yeah,
gonna die soon. When I turn 27, like I'm dead, and all this
yeah.
shit. And that was talking about that.
There's 27 Club, but I heard like 21, bro.
Yeah, no, he has a song. He's like saying something about the 27 Club. I'm not gonna live past 21. That's what he says in his
Yeah.
song. One of these songs.
And the 21, like Polo G, he made a song called 21, Three Headed Goat. Like, there's so much. Like, we could be here for legit hours.
Well, a big one that happened recently, like the Migos in their song. Like, have you seen all that shit?
Nah, but I heard Takeoff's mum thinks that Quavo and them sacrificed him.
Yeah, and that's what you do. Like when I first like got into this type of stuff, it was because of Kanye West. He just started exposing everyone.
I was actually about to touch about
And
that.
like he was saying, like he just said Jay-Z, Beyonce, Shaq, LeBron James. He was saying how Michael Jordan sacrificed his dad, I think. Dr. Dre sacrificed his son, maybe. Or maybe it's the other way around for both of them.
Yeah, I think Michael Jordan sacrificed his son.
Yeah, it might have been
I
that.
think it was that. But yeah.
And that's I seen it, bro. It was like when Michael Jordan, he went to baseball for a bit,
Yeah.
and it took all the noise off that. Like it was in that period, yeah, and it took all the noise off, something like that.
Well, that would make sense.
But like, I guess like, I don't know, like when Kanye West like switched back, like I don't know what he's doing now. They reckon there's like a clone of him going around now or something.
That.
But
Yeah.
I don't
Some
know.
Australian chick. I saw a photo of him and that chick.
Yeah, bro, he looks sus as Like, did you see that photo with the massive shoulders?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Was that like the suit? Or was he
They took a video of him in this ice cream shop, and he like walked into the wall by accident. So that's why people were saying it. They reckon he's a clone, but who knows?
Yeah, it's hard to tell because after that video when he exposed everyone, there was a bit there like I seen heaps like he went into gospel music and that churches back in, like he sort of like he said he's out of it and stuff. He also said he said he sacrificed his mom for it and stuff.
Yeah,
like it's just
So he was in it. He was in it, and then like even in his songs, bro. If you go back and like listen to some of his songs, it's like he's telling a story all the way into this point. Like even one song, like he's saying like, "Can't tell me nothing."
Yeah,
he's like saying like, telling God like that he has to go and he's like gonna get all his money. So Illuminati, like you sign that deal, you're getting like you get famous, you get fame, money, basically everything, but you like got to pay the price, like at the end of the day. And then he says, "So God, I'll be back in a second or a minute." Now, boom, he's got his money, and now he's back. Like exposed at everyone.
Yeah.
But like, it's crazy,
That's
bro.
pretty
If you
cool.
listen to some of the lyrics, like,
Yeah,
like it's actually crazy, bro.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much about that, but yeah, like, it's just
No, it's crazy, bro. I think like if you believe in God, especially, like you should definitely educate yourself because you don't want to be listening to that type of stuff. Like not even knowing as well.
Yeah,
Like, and it's not made for you to know as well. Like it's meant to be unknown. And then you just get sucked into this trap that you don't even know about. Type shit.
100%. And I reckon we can all say that like we were sort of victims of that. I reckon because like I used to
100%.
like, we also pump that music here and there. Like you still like you hear it here and there. It's not it's like it sort of is like is what it is. You just gotta educate yourself if that's what you like want to do.
Yeah, it's up to you at the end of the day. If you want to listen to it, listen to it.
Yeah.
Nah, there's a video of Tiger. I think one of his family members or something like running in the street saying like, there's a video of it. I think it's on YouTube saying like Tiger just sold his soul and like what about his kids and that, like full crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But no, we'll go on to a new subject. We're going to aliens.
Oh, actually, before that, because that probably go for a bit. The submarine thing. I just want to like quickly touch base on that. You probably know a little bit more than me, but like that was a setup.
100%.
Yeah. So there's heaps of videos going around. See for yourself on TikTok. How they reckon that was like a big setup, and they also like you know more about it than me, but I heard there was heaps of videos on Mr. Beast. How
Yeah,
they wanted him to go on that, and he said like no. Like he's probably sus on it as well.
yeah,
If you want to touch it.
yeah. Well, they invited him. Like obviously it was a setup.
Yeah.
Like why would billionaires go into the bottom of the sea and just die?
Yeah.
They're not going to go into some dodgy submarine. Simple as that. And they invited Mr. Beast, but he said no. And then next minute, you see everyone's dead in there.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely a setup. But while that was happening, there in America, they legalized to like make lab grown meat or something. Like so, they make like chicken, like with like they make chicken like in a lab with like I don't even know like DNA from a chicken, and they like grow it somehow. So it's not even real. That got legalized in America. So like it's all just like that submarine thing was just set up to take stuff off.
It's a big cover up.
Yeah, and then there was like 700 plus immigrants died on a ship in the sea or something while that was happening as well. I think there's one more thing, but I can't remember. But 100% was set up. Like,
So that's be that one fucking wherever the fuck they went. Was it Titanic? Shit.
yeah,
No, yeah. They've done that so many times. Like it's like the first time I've been there. The submarine was dodgy as fuck. Yeah.
Like billionaires aren't just hopping into some dodgy submarine, go to the bottom of the sea.
It costs like $200,000 to make that thing. Like you need to get a way better submarine. It would like obviously survive that shit. Biggest cover up.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
someone spoil this type of shit. Or something else. But something like in the world happens, just like random shit. That has to do with the government. They'll cover it up straight away.
With some like
Because it's happened every time.
Yeah, 100%. It's crazy, bro. Freaking going off the submarine. We'll go to aliens later. But The Simpsons, they had an episode where the submarine goes down. They're like looking at the ship, and Homer gets stuck.
I've seen that, bro. Actually, it's crazy. I've seen that like a couple days ago. Like I know shit now.
Bro,
I know
crazy,
exactly what
Contains some of Mother Nature's most stunning creatures.
That's what you get for being luminous, jerks.
Homer, look! The treasure of Piso Mojado!
Hey guys, we found the treasure. When I get to shore, I'm bringing it right to the bar.
See you soon, Homer. We got somebody else coming in.
This is WA3QIZ. Do you read me?
Seymour, isn't it about time you made a real friend?
Mother, please. I'm communicating with my fellow hams.
How do I talk? Push this button here. You're all losers!
Oh, which way did Mason go? That must be him over there.
seen it. Not that long ago. Bro, they've called like everything that's happened.
Well, they make
Trump,
a submarine video before submarine thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, they made it before, and I only just seen them on TikTok like the other day.
Homer goes down there, bro. He gets lost, and then he gets stuck. And apparently the submarine got stuck. I'm pretty sure. Then his oxygen runs out. The oxygen ran out, and then cracks and boom, he's dead. See,
Bro, it's
goodbye,
so
Homer. Let's drop it. Nah, but like the Simpsons, like we'll go on to that now, bro. How are they predicting everything? COVID, 9/11.
Was COVID?
Donald Trump made president.
Yeah, the Queen's death, the exact date.
And
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the whole
yeah.
like you know on the staircase.
Yeah,
What they call
and
it?
Donald Trump waves his hand.
And that little kid in the background, whatever that was, they got all that like pretty perfect.
Yeah.
spot on actually.
Donald Trump holding that globe. Did you see that one?
Bro, they don't miss. It's like they don't miss.
Bro, it's crazy. Like,
There's so much.
there's
bro,
like I don't know how he's doing it. Like, I guess some things like the Donald Trump thing, like could be a coincidence. Like going down an excavator or whatever elevator, and he chucks his hand up. Like, but the Queen's death, the exact date, COVID, like how
Yeah.
9/11.
Yeah, but bro, legit.
Oh,
Any
yeah.
scenario, like anything big that's happened in the world where it's like shook up the world or stopped it, they've called it. Like if you could think of anything, like it's already been played before it's happened. And like people's like, oh yeah, like it's crazy how they're doing it. Like there's something more to it. Like it's something way more to it for sure.
They know shit. They would know heaps of shit.
There's friggin' in. They said there was going to be a zombie apocalypse this year. Simpsons did, but I don't know.
So maybe they're not right all the time. Yeah.
Nah, like everything wouldn't be exact right, but when you're like predicting like the Queen's death, COVID, 9/11, and shit like that, like, well, like you can't not like 9/11, like that wasn't just gonna happen, like
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
like that wasn't just bound to happen.
That was a cover up for like something as well. Like that like what was it called? Like the Pentagon or whatever. I think that's what it's called. They had this massive meeting and someone said some shit about that lost like 2 point something billion dollars or trillion or whatever.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about this.
Yeah, I lost all this money and shit. And like, because I think it was broadcasted, so it got over and everyone was going crazy about it. And like, you know the picture of someone, well, I don't know who the president was, Bush or whatever. Like, you know the photo of the nigga leaning in and telling you something, and Bush looks like, what the fuck?
What is it? The recent one, or you don't know?
No, I was like from ages ago, like when that meeting happened.
Nah, I don't know. But just
Right.
says for anyways.
Oh, like so this guy like told him something about, I think it was about actually getting broadcast and stuff. And the next day, no, it happened.
Yeah,
That's how like close all that shit was, and that was a big, massive cover up.
bro, it's actually crazy, bro.
I've seen something on that about the guy who killed. No, wait. I don't know if this is the right story, but he's might. If you know it, then we'll talk about it. If you don't, then we won't. But who killed? Oh, what's that guy's name, bro? He's Bin Laden. Yeah. The guy, the American, I think he soldier or whatever he was, killed him. Have you seen that story?
I know the guy. I know the guy. I know the story.
Yeah, like he killed him, and he started talking. I think his family was there, maybe. And
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
His son was in the room or some shit.
yeah. I don't know too much about it, but there's some point in figuring it out.
Oh,
But
it's
there's
up.
something to do. Like you just gotta look it up. Actually, if you look it up, you can find it all up yourself. And that's like most things we talk about, actually.
Yeah. Nah, we'll go on to aliens since the other day, like they come out and some bloke in America said that aliens are real. But then I've heard other stuff, like I was watching this video on TikTok like a couple of days ago, it might have been today, of all these like UFOs like in this garage like base type of thing, but humans were there. Like it was just like there's no aliens there. And then there was like a couple comments, like not saying it's true, but like they were saying like that they're gonna plot like a alien invasion.
They want us to believe in UFOs. They're preparing us for a fake alien invasion. That's always been the plan. A one world government. The only way to do it is to get us to embrace it. And the only way to embrace it is from an alien attack. Ronald Reagan talked about it many times and said, wouldn't it make our lives easier if we just had some extraterrestrial threat? He said that shit. He said that in front of the UN.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
When people ask me, why would they fake space? It's always been about a fake alien attack. You can't have a fake alien attack without space. You know who promoted space more than anybody? Nazis.
Russians.
But before the Nazis, the Vatican. The most powerful telescope, the Vatican. And you know what name it is? Lucifer.
Lucifer's dick balls.
When people ask me, why would they fake all this shit? Isn't it weird that every space documentary are all CGI? There's nothing real. And everyone watches that, they believe it, the narration is all programming what's above us and what we're on, we're being lied to. Once you go flat, you never go back.
It's got to be fake, but that's what they're doing or something.
Project Bluebeam.
Hmm?
Yeah, about that? Is that what you're talking about?
Well,
No, that's what it was called.
no, I don't know.
You know what it was called? It was called like Project Bluebeam or some shit.
No, I don't know.
And I was saying like they was gonna fake an alien invasion, like the second coming and all this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, well, apparently they're even one of the other boys said he watches way too much videos about it. But saying that they're gonna have an alien invasion, but it's gonna be fake, set up by humans and that. But I don't know. They were saying I seen some other bloke on Instagram was saying apparently there's some aliens that have been living amongst us. But there's heaps of stuff. Apparently some of them can shapeshift.
Yeah.
So some of them look like humans. Yeah. And this bloke friggin' on Insta, lad, he was taking a video of himself. He's like, if any of my friends, if any of you are aliens, you better let me know now. It was funny, yeah.
Yeah. With that, how they've been living amongst us. You've seen that thing about the pyramids and what it would have taken, humans like us as humans, and with the technology we had then, how we would have to do it. It would have been near impossible.
Yeah.
A ramp at that for 40 kilometers, or I don't know the exact stuff, but I reckon it was a higher up than us, smarter than us there at that time to make to build that stuff. Because
I've seen some of that stuff on Joe Rogan's podcast, and apparently, we're definitely not the smartest people that have ever been here, I reckon.
Yeah.
But apparently, I've heard a couple of things, there was people here before us, but then, asteroids come and hit the Earth and wipe out the whole planet again. And then it starts again.
Yeah, I heard that.
But, yeah, I don't know, But humans could definitely not make the pyramids.
The way and what they needed to do it, and how they would have done it was near impossible.
Some of the things inside the pyramids as well, everything is perfect.
Yeah. So have you seen much about it?
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
It's and the way the way they are, it aligns with something in the stars, and there's this. It's so it goes
there's all the pyramids around the world apparently make up something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Yeah.
And all the dimensions and where they're facing and how they're placed and all that sort of stuff, it's all aligned with something that's just no humans thinking about it. That's not even I know what's thinking about that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely stars.
Star thing.
It's just stars, mate.
Friggin' apparently there's some mountains type in Antarctica, but it's covered with snow, and they reckon there's pyramids underneath as well. But have you heard the stuff about Antarctica? Apparently past the ice wall, there's a whole another part of Earth.
Yeah, there's heat.
Right, I full believe that, eh? I actually believe that, 100%.
They were saying the Garden of Eden is there and shit.
There's maps from back in the day, bro. Obviously 15 something, 50 or whatever. People that have went around everywhere, and there's all the countries that we know in the middle. then Antarctica. But this theory, the world has to be flat as well.
Yeah.
And then Antarctica's around all of us. And if you go to Antarctica as well, you can't get past it.
Yeah, I see
There's
heaps of
there's
videos.
guards there.
One of the boys were telling us heaps about that.
Bruh, I'll show you a video, bro. There's this little boat and there's like a gap in between the thing, drives up there, and a wave just comes from nowhere, like underneath the water, just boom. And like alarms started going off and everything. Like, and it's heavily guarded, but outside of that ice wall, there's like on this map that's I don't know who it was, but had this map and there's like hot water animals past it. Like there was like crocodiles, camels, and like some animals we've never even seen before. Outside of that, people reckon that aliens live on the outside as well.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. There's so much. Yeah.
But I reckon
that video, but
Yeah,
Bro.
I'm interested to see that video.
it's actually crazy. Like and even yeah, like they reckon aliens live outside there, and like heaps of stuff. Like, but I don't even know, bro. Like it's all cracked.
100%. But it's like it's sort of mad that people are, I guess, showing us that. Like, so that video is clearly he's like been recording and that. There's been a few other cases where like people are, I don't know, I guess, I don't know if the word's exposing, but definitely letting people know that there's something happening we don't know about.
Yeah, like I don't know. I definitely believe the world thing. Like, there's more to Earth than what we know. And like I was saying, like the flat Earth, like there's been people going out to pilots lately and asking them like, "Is the world?" Because surely they'd know. Like they're the ones flying. Like,
I've seen that. Like,
and they're saying that the world's flat.
yeah.
And like all this shit about space that they went there, you didn't go there.
Yeah, the whole moon. Oh, bro.
Right, they went up to space and they were taking photos and they like how they went to the moon or whatever and like put their flag in or whatever and it's blowing around in the wind. There's no wind in space.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy, eh?
Like back in the day, everyone was like pretty like religious, I guess. There's been people going up to these people like back in the day, like they're real videos, like saying put your hand on the Bible and swore they went to space.
And they just walk out.
Yeah, they'll avoid it.
Yeah, I see that.
That's crazy, man.
But even one of them came out like just recently. Well, I know it was recently, probably for a while now, and he was saying we never went to space. This little girl asked him like,
Yeah.
why did you go back to the moon again?
Because that's a massive question. And I remember watching. There's a movie on it. How like the Americans were competing with Russia. Wasn't it that like that's what was happening too for the moon thing? Yeah.
And then America just faked it.
Yeah. No, it's hard. Like the biggest question is like why haven't we been back there? Like obviously, like because they haven't been there. Clearly. Like,
Yeah, well, there's like even
been
people
on the moon. Huh?
I actually don't know what else like spell.
What's that?
It says in the Bible. We don't want to get to that.
Yeah, I guess it just goes back to what you believe in. But I've seen what's that? What you were just saying?
I think it's like firmament.
Yeah, what is it?
So it's like this big
Thing around the Earth, eh?
Yeah, around the
Yeah.
Earth.
There's been people that send up rockets with cameras on them, and they go up and they just cannot get through it.
Yeah, right. So they
just hit something.
Yeah, just hit it, boom, you can't get through. And like the Simpsons, actually, going back to the Simpsons, if you what? Oh no, that was probably about.
Wait, are you about to say when they watch the TV show and the mouse is the president at the time, and he sends the cat, like the itchy and scratchy or whatever it's called. The little mouse is the president at the time, and he sends the cat to the moon, and then
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, bro! You know what I just realized? So he sends the cat to the moon, and then he thinks so. The president thinks he kills him because he sends all the missiles and that, and he like it's a cartoon, like it all goes into his mouth, he swallows it, he's blown up, and then bro, holy bro, this is just coming to the dome, bro. Nah, no cap, bro, no cap. What I just realized is the cat, he's not dead, and he puts up a sign and it says, "I'm telling." Bro, telling that like, you get what I'm saying here? No, don't make me look dumb, bro.
I'm trying to get it.
So like, so the president trying to kill the cat who said like they landed on the moon type thing, but he's trying to kill him because he says he's gonna tell them that they haven't actually gone there.
No. Oh, yeah.
Bro, that is my fear. That is a theory, but that makes sense. And I just realized. Wait, come on the side and says I'm not telling.
Yeah,
bro.
nah, it probably is true, bro. Like,
That makes sense.
they leak out little shit like that and everything about weird shit. Like,
I haven't even clocked that bro before.
even I seen some video actually in Antarctica as well, like talking off the back of movies and like leaking out little stuff like that. This guy has his phone and there's like a hole in the ground, puts his phone underground, and there's like a whole other part of the earth as well. Like there
Like
was
the Ice Age.
Yeah, Ice Age.
Yeah.
The third one, like when they break through,
yeah.
And there's a whole other part of the earth.
Yeah.
So that could be real as well. Like they leak little shit out like that. Like, but you can't even tell if it's real or fake, eh?
So that movie that just came out this year that they were talking about, like, I think I don't know if we were talking about it, but it was like about the human trafficking thing. And like, oh fuck, and it was like sort of in a way like exposing what's actually going on in the world.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
human trafficking shit.
Bro, it's bad.
Bro, it's actually horror. No, it's real bad, bro.
During in the cinemas and shit, they're like faking like shit that's happening and saying, oh, it's not working right now, or turning like the heater or some shit.
Yeah.
So people leave and they get a refund, so no one's watching the movie.
Yeah.
Because it's exposed.
Bro, it's real. If you look that up, all the movies are stuffing up, bro. Straight out. I seen that a couple of days ago.
It's about to start. We just pause it like a second before it goes. Just to let you guys know again, it is gonna get hot. It is gonna be like that throughout the whole movie.
So why is it only this one though, not all the other ones?
Because this was assigned in a theater that was smaller, unfortunately, due to high demand and an audience.
Nah, bullshit, dude.
Well,
that's bullshit though.
We have a 9 and we have an 11 o'clock showing for the exchanges. You can get a full refund, or you can go ahead and get an exchange for the other times.
But we can watch it, right? They're gonna play the movie?
Yeah, we're about to play it right now.
Okay.
We're just letting you guys know so we don't have any issues later. No, it's just we haven't played it right now.
Yeah, we're good. It's not gonna get hotter than this, is it? Is that what you're saying?
There shouldn't be nobody coming in.
Yeah, no, then we should.
Okay. All right then.
I think everybody's ready. Thank you.
Barbie movie. Everyone's talking about the Barbie. And everyone's getting kicked out of this other movie. Saying, oh, we'll just get a refund. All this shit.
I'm seeing that.
Saying everything in the movies, yeah, exactly.
So they've made a movie exposing
the human trafficking, yeah. Well, sort of explain like it's talking about it and mentioning it too much. So they're like, oh, stop it. And even they've like fake screening times for it. Like saying, oh, it's at like 1:30. People get there and go, no, it's not. Someone's walked into like an empty cinema that like they said, oh, there's no movie showing this time. Someone walked into an empty cinema and it's showing the movie. And like, I don't know if I stayed there to watch it or anything or got kicked out, but yeah, he showed that shit.
Bro, crazy.
Bro, there's these two. There's I don't know. I don't know the exact thing of I I don't know the exact story, but I seen this thing and it's like two guys or a girl and a guy or whatever, like a group of people, let's just say. And they go to this, like, I don't know what you'd call it, like a slide or something, and there's little tents. I don't know if you've seen it. There's little tents everywhere. Like, this is real life. Like, it's real. And
it's real.
They go. Nah, it's actually pretty fucked. Like, it's actually not even funny at all. They go into these little tents, bro. And there's like little kids' clothing and like
bro,
this sort of
future
stuff.
lit.
And it's like they're getting exposed, but something was happening to the video, or like they said, like they are risking their lives recording this live.
Yeah,
this sort of stuff.
100,
So
bro.
it's actually like pretty tapped out.
There's so much weird shit, bro, that like crazy shit like that happens, but no one even hears about it. But if you go searching anything, bro, you'll find it.
Everything we're talking about is clearly like we've just seen it. Like it's like we've been watching it type stuff. Like it's not hard to go look if you're interested.
Like I swear, like TikTok these days, bro. Like obviously some stuff on there is gonna be fake, but you could probably learn more off there now than the news, I reckon. About actual shit that's actually going on. Because the news will just put out what they want you to see, type of thing. Like you're not gonna, like they're gonna cover up everything for the government. Like, have you seen that thing in America actually about the news? Apparently in America, bro, like they changed the weather and shit. Like, can you see them jets? Jets will like fly past and like, I don't know if it's like to toxic, like put stuff in the air that's probably bad for you or something. Or
Where it's also going to get controversial, perhaps. Cloud seeding is something that I studied in school for meteorology, weather modification. Back when I went to school, it was like I've poo-pooed a little bit. It was too expensive. It's not efficient enough. Well, guess what? When you get desperate and then technology gets better, 20 years later, here we are. Cloud seeding is ramping up so big. You see me there showing that flare on the plane. They send silver iodide into the clouds, and then it makes it snow more.
Blowing the clouds out?
yeah, like
I've seen that.
there's like things like they're making clouds and shit for it to rain. Jets are flying past like beaches and that. Like what everyone's on the beach, I can just leave in this like scent and then just flying away. Like and you can see it like it's like a little cloud thing. But like it's crazy, bro. And then like the news in America was 100% in America. They show like thousands of like or hundreds of TVs all saying the same shit.
I was just about
different people, but everyone's saying the same
I
thing.
was legit just about to say this. It's like it goes one news reporter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's hundreds, and they're all saying the exact same thing.
But it's heaps of different people. Like,
have you ever seen that video where it shows local news people all saying like the exact same thing?
Responsibility is to serve our Treasure Valley communities, the El Paso, Las Cruces communities, Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities. False news has become all too common on social media.
More alarmingly, some media outlets simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
I know. I reckon America, bro. Like, I reckon that's the most evil country in the world.
Well, see that UFC fighter. He's tapped. I'm pretty sure. I think it's Yoel Romeo or whatever his name is. The one Joe Rogan on his podcast said how tapped his body is.
Oh yeah.
That guy.
He was a right, wasn't he?
Yeah, they reckon he's a. They reckon, or he was.
No, he was.
Because the way the doctor, no, it was a doctor that jumped on Joe Rogan's podcast, and they were talking about his body and how it's made.
Yeah, they've never seen anything like
they've
it.
never ever in life. Ever. Yeah.
You know, when they brought him to Australia, I've told the story before, forgive me if you've heard this, folks. They brought him to Australia and he had a fractured orbital, and they brought him to the doctor. So he gets examined, and then the doctor calls the UFC and goes, "Where did you get this guy?" And they go, "What do you mean?" And they go, "He's a fucking specimen." And he goes, "Oh yeah, he's amazing, right?" And they go, No, you don't understand. He goes, "I've been a doctor for 50 years. I've never seen someone like him." He said the tendons in his eyes are 3 times larger than a normal person's. He said the orbital fracture, it's already healing.
Yeah.
Doing some like war, they were trying to make like super soldiers type shit. And he was like one of the babies that
Hold on, I'm gonna say this before I forget, but about him, after he won one of his fights, he just he's like, "I can barely speak English, but what America, like, what are you doing?" Like type stuff. Like, and he just started saying like how basically like how they messed up,
like
how evil it is,
yeah.
and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah,
That's
saying like
that's
they
why I brought him up.
need to turn back to Jesus and that. I've
Yeah,
seen that.
that's
Seen
what
that the
I'm
other
saying.
day as well.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but like
There's been heaps of people saying shit like they'll have stuff about God or stuff on their head. Have you seen the picture of Neymar? And they've scrubbed it out on the news.
yeah, on the news, yeah, like headbands says
Right.
something Jesus on the news would just be white.
And yes, it's blurred out.
The real footage. But this is the tampered footage.
Andre, congratulations. How did you turn this around?
Man, first off, I need the first thing my Lord Savior explain this.
The issue with sin. It makes us, our sin that's in us makes us do those things. And the only salvation for this sin is the gospel. The only way to really cure that what's on the inside is understanding that Jesus Christ died for our sins. And so to me, on a micro level, it's understanding.
Nope, and just like that, we lost.
You know how much money, I think it's Neymar, how much money they offered him, not to mention anything about Jesus and stuff. Like, it's a crazy amount of money. Like, we already know soccer, there's heaps of money.
100.
There was that, he got offered that much money to, like, not mention anything or say anything about Jesus. And even Dana White, bro, even he turned around and said, like, you just want to fight, like, why are you like saying anything about Jesus and stuff? You should be this and that. And it's just like why? What are they trying to get at? Like, and I'm not like, yeah.
Is there a video on that?
Yeah. Yeah, Dana White. He posted it.
America's bad, bro. I reckon they're just like, if you believe in God or not, like, but you can like, I don't know. If you look in the world, there's definitely evil in the world.
Yeah.
There's always a good and bad.
Yeah, 100%.
So if
for all this evil, there's got to be something. Like
all the evil is just representing like the devil.
Yeah.
Like, and if you believe in the devil, like you have to believe in God, like if you like it or not.
Yeah.
And like America is like trying to turn everyone away from God.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's crazy, bro. Like, there's even a thing apparently. I swear, even one time, like when I FaceTimed both of yous. Like these people saying they're gonna have like they're trying to win, fight God or something.
Yeah, bro, we were talking about it. That was on the Giants thing as well.
In the base with entities that called themselves the Nephilim. They were 9-10 feet tall entities, and they told him that they were preparing for an intergalactic war with God, and that they were going to win. They believed they were going to win.
Yeah. And like this guy like went into this room or something, and apparently like he couldn't say Jesus or God or like both of them. Like even if he stubbed I can't even talk, bro. All the time. Nah, like they said, like even if he stubbed his toe, like he can't say "Oh Jesus" or like Jesus, like. And apparently like they're like trying to set up a war with God that they reckon that they're gonna win or something.
Yeah.
But
it's crazy. Crazy.
But there's like so much shit, bro. Like,
and then there's that thing we're also talking about. I think that same night you called us the big hole or something like that. Paul's like no, like you see that thing they're trying to do, like to get.
Do you remember?
To help. Which one is this?
The portal or something?
Portal. That's better than the big hole. Yeah, the portal.
Big hole.
Like a whole facility
yeah.
somewhere. And it's like it's been around for ages. They've been doing it for ages and shit. And they just said like, I think it was like this year. Oh, because it was in the room. Like a couple weeks before that, they brought out and said, oh, yeah, like I don't know. They're not giving them the funding for it. I think they weren't saying what they were doing, and now they've come out and just said, oh yeah, all will help, all the shit. When they first started doing it, they said, oh, we're just trying to get a portal to like another universe or some shit.
Yeah.
It's really just trying to go to hell. They come out and said that, and now they're saying they're closed, and they weren't done some shit like that.
That's crazy, like all these Bible prophecies are coming real as well, like
the dried up river one.
Yeah, like
that one's crazy too.
I don't know, heaps of shit, bro. Like if you believe in God or not, like these things that are happening, like can't say it's not real. Like even apparently somewhere in the world, like there's these like these, or like under where that river is, like these angels, these like bad angels or something, are like trapped there.
Yeah.
And apparently, once that river dried up, like they were meant to be like let loose and like just cause like havoc like across the world and that. But these scientists were doing this thing, and they were drilling as far down as they can, and they had a mic down there, and like they went that far down, they just started hearing this like I don't know what it was like, but full scared them, and they just gapped it.
People saying like that.
Drilling where?
Screams and shit.
Yeah, like screaming and
Where are they drilling?
I don't know, but it was just down.
In 1970, Russian scientists began drilling a hole in the Earth's crust to find out exactly what is down there. After sending a mic down to record the activity, it became known as the Hole to Hell. The project's location was in Siberia, where they would drill for almost 2 decades. But the excursion would end abruptly in 1989 when they punched into a cavern housing molten lava. This molten rock was burning at a blistering 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, so there was virtually no way to continue drilling through it. But before they closed down the project completely, one of the scientists had an idea. He wanted to send a microphone 12 kilometers deep into the cavern. So they made a mic that was heat resistant and it was able to get 17 seconds of recording before it burnt up. Here's what it sounded like. Discretion.
And the earth, like as far as they could go down.
Straight down.
How big?
Oh, it would have been far out.
No, like how big are they?
No, I don't
drilling?
know. No, I couldn't tell you.
It'd probably be a massive drill.
Yeah, like huge.
Yeah, it's like get down, keep going. Pretty big.
Yeah, I just
Somewhere would explain it though.
Oh, yeah, definitely find it easy.
Is that right?
That river as well. They told me like there was videos of someone walk somewhere and then like you could hear like screaming. I don't know if you seen that video, but like you could hear like it was like you could hear chains and shit. And like oh, I have to explain it. I haven't seen it that long.
But like we're saying, like it's easy to find this stuff. Like, what we're saying is not like we're just making it up on the spot. Like look up anything and you'll find it yourself.
100%. You find it straight away.
Educate yourself.
But we'll wrap it up there. Thanks, Uncle Dave, for jumping on, man. Now, if people like it, we'll do a couple more. Nothing too serious. Hopefully, the Illuminati doesn't come for us after this. But
There's definitely more to it than that. We can talk about it.
Yeah, we could go on for ages. Like, if you want more, if we get a little bit of views, a little bit of likes, subscribe to the channel as well. But now, if you like it, we'll do a couple more, make a little series out of it. But hopefully, they don't come for us.
But I'm praying. I was actually praying about it.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up there. I have one more thing to say, but we'll wrap it up there. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. Peace.